Facebook bought it. The smartest thing Facebook ever did because all the younger people are on Instagram.
Mr. New York, Mark Simone.
He's always a headline ahead.
Until noon, 710 WOR. Message and data rates may apply. Please don't text while driving.
If you've been in business more than 20 minutes, you've probably printed your logo on all kinds of promotional products. We all know logos work because they're on everything from the top of skyscrapers to the bottom of shoes. Ever wondered why or how to best use your logo to grow your business? Let us show you today for free. We're for interest, promotional product experts at your service. We're giving away the latest issue of Amplify, the digital magazine that reveals promotional product success stories absolutely free to everyone who texts KICK to 88988. And for interest, we make your logo look perfect on thousands of promotional items. With our 100% guarantee, it'll be right the first time, on time, every time. Your free e-magazine will reveal invaluable insights that can attract new customers, build your brand, and grow your business. Get the latest issue of Amplify absolutely free by texting KICK to 88988. That's KICK to 88988.
Now on WOR, Media Link, Inside Advertising and Media with Michael Gaston.
It's my pleasure today to welcome Mark Thompson, the CEO of the New York Times. Edelman, the giant public relations firm, issued its annual trust barometer, and it found that the public trust in platforms of all sorts is down. But surprisingly, the public's trust in publishers and journalists is up. What do you have to say about that?
For news organizations like the New York Times, trust is the platform on which everything else is built. And it's not surprising at a moment of such uncertainty about the future and so much division, not just in America but around the world, that people are turning towards serious journalism and relying upon serious journalism institutions like the Times to guide them. It's a very transparent relationship between you and the New York Times.
I'm Michael Gaston with Inside Advertising and Media for WOR.
Many people with high blood pressure try to follow a healthy diet. They exercise and take medication, yet their blood pressure is still high. If that sounds like you, learn about a clinical study of an investigational procedure. Find out if you qualify for this high blood pressure study by taking the quiz at hbpstudy.com. That's hbpstudy.com.
This high blood pressure study is being conducted in New York at Mount Sinai Medical Center. Go to hbpstudy.com or call 929-325-1310. 929-325-1310.
Get a bonus segment from Len and Michael every day. Posted at 11 a.m. weekdays at 710WOR.com/Len and Michael.
High Times, the most iconic brand in the booming cannabis industry, just went public. Join the IPO now. HighTimesInvestor.com. Don't miss your chance to be part of history in the making. Visit HighTimesInvestor.com. That's HighTimesInvestor.com.
High Times Holding Corp.'s offering will be made only by means of offering circular, which has been found with and qualified by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. These securities are highly speculative. Investing in shares of common stock of High Times Holding Corp. involves significant risk. The investment is suitable only for persons who can afford to lose their entire investment. Furthermore, investors must understand that such investment could be illiquid for a definite period of time. No public market currently exists for the securities, and if a public market develops following the offering, it may not continue. To obtain a copy of the offering circular, please see information about High Times Holding Corp., the offering, and other related topics, including the risks of the investment. Please visit HighTimesInvestor.com. That's HighTimesInvestor.com. iHeartMedia and its affiliates are investors in High Times Holding Corp. but are not associated with this offering. iHeartMedia and its affiliates are not responsible for the information contained in this message. The information included with HighTimesInvestor.com or the information filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission.
You're tired of your life being ruled by your problems and anxiety. Prevent you from actually experiencing and enjoying life. This does not have to be tolerated and can be eliminated. Whether it's anxiety, addiction, smoking, sexual dysfunction, loss of vision for the future, anxiety is there, either in your business or your personal life. I have succeeded where others have failed. My name is Dr. Errol Clark, and I am the preeminent executive life coaching hypnotist. Hypnosis based upon neuroplasticity changes the way you process and experience information. I practiced in the New York area for over 40 years, and now thanks to the internet all over the world. Call me 212-599-3195. Again, 212-599-3195. 212-599-3195. Change your thinking. Change your life right now.
It's been nearly a year since Hurricane Maria, and there are still 60,000 blue tarps in place of roofs for thousands of Puerto Ricans. was changed then. Today, I'm Brave announces the 100 Roofs Project in partnership with Hard 911. Their goal is to build 100 roofs by the end of the year while teaching local Puerto Ricans construction skills through an apprenticeship program. Follow at 100 Roofs on Instagram. And to learn more about this great, much-needed initiative, check out 100roofs.org. Donate now. Together, we're not just rebuilding roofs, we're rebuilding lives.
Dan Vernon and Michael Riedel in the morning on the Voice of New York.
710 WOR.
It's coming up on 7:40. Good morning, everybody. And just tell me one more time. You're serious? It was fine. The president mocked Dr. Ford last night in Mississippi. You didn't find that reprehensible?
All he was saying was what she said. You know when it happened? No. You know where it happened? No. I don't know. And then he said she only had one beer and she couldn't remember where or when. An attempted rape. He's simply stating what she said before the Senate committee.
You'll defend anything he does. I just think it was, it's not what he said, it's how he said it. He said it in a mocking term, a mocking way. And you don't do that to a person who claims to be a victim of sexual assault. That's just not right. It's beneath the office of the president, which you, of course,
Hasn't bothered you one bit that crazy allegations of gang rape have been hurled at Brett Kavanaugh? I haven't heard you bothered by that one iota since this nonsense has come out.
that would be something I would say. This is the president of the United States.
matter.
He's accepted
He got a right to his
Let's bring in our
opinion.
favorite
Fuck
Kavanaugh
outta here.
correspondent, Trish Turner, ABC News. Hey, Trish,
You're going to use that against him, right?
What
The
did you think
president
about
of the
last night?
You're going to use that against him, right?
I didn't know I was going to have to wear body armor for this.
Yeah, you were getting along well this morning, Chris?
No, Trish, don't
Not playing well. You're not playing well together. I think one could reasonably say, that was a mocking tone. Maybe it's some, place you didn't want to go. It's certainly a whole lot different than his tone just 5 days ago when he said, he found that Ford's claims were credible. So, not sure what happened between then and now, but we know the president gets into these rallies and he gets into the moment, and clearly, we also don't know, maybe he has seen something from the FBI investigation, which told us, it's possibly wrapping up as soon as today. So, who knows what was in his mind. I think normally that's a place a president would not go. He wouldn't step into. These are normally landmines. But,
Amen to that.
Teflon. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you may be onto something there. He may have seen the report, and it may not really be that damaging to Brett Kavanaugh. Now, Trish, what is Mitch McConnell's game plan this week?
That's a good question. So when I talked to one of his senior aides yesterday evening, he was telling me that, that the procedural motion that has to be filed would probably be done today. So that would set up a vote for Friday, a procedural vote, and then that would lead to a final vote over the weekend. So, and you can bet, Democrats are going to make them run through all the hoops that have to be run through, so it's probably late in the night on Saturday or early Sunday morning. And Mitch McConnell, he won't do reasonable times. He will make them come in at 1 a.m. and vote if that's what the clock says. Certain procedural clocks that have to run out. And but yeah, so he wants to vote. He wants this off their plate. And hey, look, the House is already gone. It's crickets over there. They're out campaigning, and that's certainly what many of the senators want to do, especially in tough races.
So what do you think of this FBI investigation? Because Dr. Ford's lawyer is saying, hey, not even asking us anything.
That's a great question. I've talked to them pretty much every day, and they're not happy at all that she's not been interviewed. But I was listening to Senator Flake this morning, and I thought it was pretty interesting. He said, look, I'm not troubled by the fact that she's not been interviewed because, look, we have their statements.
Exactly.
She gave live testimony, and what our task was for the FBI was to chase down leads from their accounts. So both Kavanaugh, he hasn't been interviewed either, and Ford, we have a lot of testimony from them, especially Kavanaugh. He did 3 interviews with the Senate investigators before that live hearing. So got a lot of stuff from them, and, so far it doesn't look like the FBI is going to talk to them.
Right, Trish, I'm getting the sense that the Democrats are moving away from now the allegations of sexual misconduct. There may be nothing that they can really pin on him. But now they're going on and on about his drinking back in high school and college, and they've got a statement in the New York Times where he said, we're part of a club where we all puke. Is that really going to get any traction? Can you really take this guy down because he had a lot of beers when he was in high school and college?
Only insofar as
you could get members to believe he lied to the committee. I think nobody gives a hoot if he drank in excess, but what you can't do is then come before the committee and lie about it. But again, I go back to Senator Flake. These are swing votes that matter, so their opinions matter. And he's like, I don't really know. I mean, hey, he's Mormon, he doesn't drink, so what does he know? But he says, look, I have a problem trying to judge. Like, he did say he drank, he had some beers, he got drunk, he didn't black out. So it's like how do I judge drinking to excess if he lies? Blatant lies. I'm not sure if this line of attack is gonna work, but it is the danger that Kavanaugh faced when he started presenting himself as, quote unquote, the choir boy, as some have called him. But, if you had just said, I drank a lot, in college, and maybe I puked, but, I mean, we all did, right? I don't know.
Well, maybe here's your burger. I want to hear some details.
Don't puke all over that t-shirt we sent you.
Did you ever blackout?
I've learned my lesson.
We're with Trish Turner, the Black ABC News correspondent. We call her the Kavanaugh correspondent. Well, you were the Manafort correspondent. What's next for this?
I'm done with men behaving allegedly.
So, but Trish, here's the question. This all is going to come down to the so-called swing votes. There's supposedly 5 of them. Susan Collins, Murkowski, Flake, and the others, Manchin. Is there any way to know how these people are leaning?
It's so weird that these guys have become household names, but yeah.
Heidi's the other one, right?
Yeah, right. So it's all eyes on them. They don't want to prejudge anything before they see this FBI report. So they are, quite afraid, keeping their powder dry. But you can bet, you can't imagine the circus that is outside of an acing committee hearing today where Susan Collins is the chairman. So it's literally, we would never go to this hearing, but there are probably 40 cameras outside of that hearing room right now.
All right, Trish Turner, always a pleasure. ABC News, talk to you soon, Trish.
Thanks, Trish.
It's really going to come down to those, and I guess we got to read the other one. Collins, Murkowski, covered.
But there is no way the Democrats are going to accept that report, even if it is inconclusive or basically
They'll make noise.
No, they won't accept it.
They'll say it longer.
And now we need to vote is drinking in elementary school.
Well, no matter what you say, this is wrong. Wrong way of reading.
I had 1 beer. Well, you think it was hooked up? It was 1 beer. Oh, good. How did you get home? I don't remember. How did you get there? I don't remember. Where is the place? I don't remember. How many years ago was it? I don't know.
I'm sorry, not that. He's a rally in his face, and it's going to work. I'm about to say, look, ladies and gentlemen, she doesn't remember a lot of things. But this is about that. A lot of people who are going to come up. Coming up, we've got the loved one as James Bond. Really? Yep, that's what he wanted. He wanted to be James Bond. Plus, we wanted to get yourself something special, so you can win $1,000 coming up at 8:05. Here on 710 WOR. iHeartRadio now makes it even easier to listen to all your favorite podcasts. There's no need for another app. All the biggest names of podcasting can be found in the iHeartRadio app. Literally thousands of them, including the one and only Len Berman and Michael Raylo in the morning. All available for free. Now your favorite radio app can be your favorite podcast app. Download or open the free iHeartRadio app and tap the podcast tab to start exploring. Let's check out the traffic now with Bernie Leiter.
Good news, Len and Michael. The Taconic and the Sawmill reopened. Flooding has subsided. We've got problems, though, on Long Island. Westbound Northern State is a crawl from Wolfville Road at 41 into around Farm Road. That collision is still there, taking up the left-hand lane. It's also really slow if you're heading for the westbound side of the Southern State on Deer Park Avenue into Montauk Avenue. Crash east on Southern State by the Meadowbrook. There's an accident, and that has you to stand back from about Hempstead Avenue. If you're heading for the LIE on the westbound side, Lots Company, by Route 110, that pretty much slow the entire stretch from Jericho Turnpike into Willis Avenue. All inside parking rules are back in effect. This report sponsored by the Hutchinson Temporal Scanner Thermometer. Ready for a bad cold and flu season? Knowing when it's the flu can make a big difference in knowing when to call your doctor. The best way to tell is that the flu brings a fever. So be prepared with a thermometer you can trust. The Hutchinson Temporal Scanner backed by more than 70 clinical studies. Our next traffic update is coming up in 15 minutes. Now a look at the WOR Weather Channel forecast.
Otherwise, tranquil dry day today, mild 74 with a few clouds at times. Tonight, down to about 63 degrees. Suburbs into the 50s. Tomorrow afternoon, another round of showers and thunderstorms with a high of near 80. Currently, 64. WOR. I'm your office race station. Now you can show with the check today. Great fire in the East Village, Interest 9. President Trump facing new tax questions as he calls out the woman accusing Brett Kavanaugh of sexual assault. Well, details at 8 on 710 WOR. It's a wild Wednesday. The Yankees will play the A's to see who advances to the ALDS. Edmund Wise, Anna Fisher is in studio to forecast the next future. And we have your calls and MLB prize tags to give away. Sports Zone 6 tonight. Tonight, by Kelsey McCarthy here on 710 WOR.
Pat, from New York. I started smoking cigarettes about 17 years when I was in the military. The effects on my daily life with smoking were slept on the couch for about 5 to 6 years because of the smell. Lost a few girlfriends behind it. A lot of money. I was trying to find an alternative to smoking. I think one of the tech magazines wrote an article on it. I ordered one up there. That was the first time I got the Juul. I gave it a chance. I was found it a long time ago. Get the flavor and satisfaction of smoking without lingering odor. Switch to Juul. Check out JUUL.com.
Warning, this product contains nicotine chemical.
Hey, did you know that, man? I know, you might be skeptical, but trust me, Juul is a vaporizer that really satisfies. If you're ready to switch from cigarettes, Juul is an option you'll definitely want to try. After you did, don't wait. Give Juul a shot. Your kind of music, your kind of musical. Beautiful. The Carol G Musical.
You're looking at I mean, he's the one ahead of my time. Everything about it, the dancing, the singing, the music,
Now, you're on Broadway. Isn't it time for you? So beautiful. Broadway.com. Dieting is a lot of work, and you expect your whole life work. You're ready for a break. You're ready for NJ Diet. Unlike other programs, NJ Diet makes it easy by using the DNA profile to create your ideal diet plan and workout regimen. Patients typically lose 20 to 50 pounds in just 40 days, or you get money back. NJ Diet is all natural. No hormones, no shots, no surgery. Call 855-5NJ-DIET. That's 855-5NJ-DIET or NJDiet.com.
WOR and WAXQ HD2 New York.
If you live in certain towns around the Tri-State area, you can see that water is a little funky. And maybe you've thought about getting a home water filtration system, but you should do it. It's a smart thing to do. It pays for itself. You should stop wasting all that money on bottled water. It's a lot more affordable than a wonderful company, Long Island Clean Water. We've all used them here. We use them here at the station. They do great work. Family-owned business. They've been doing it over 30 years. A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Now, there's all different size systems for the smallest department or the biggest house. But it's a really good company. Call them. Tell them you're one of our listeners. They'll take very good care of you. They'll show you what's the best system for you. And if you're one of our listeners, they'll also give you free installation. Now, you can go online or you can call 516-694-7873. 516-694-7873. Or go to their website, licleanwater.com. licleanwater.com. Or call 516-694-PURE. Balance of nature's fruits or veggies in a capsule.
It's a great product. And the one thing I like about it the most is that when you open the bottles, you can smell like the scent of the fruits and veggies. There's no genius thing to it. It's really just fruits and veggies, which everyone needs. And you guys kind of put it in a way where you can take it easy and you can get it, and it's natural, and that's what I like about it. Yeah, I like the product, and I've taken it, and it's definitely made me feel a lot better. You know, I am a healthy person to begin with, but it's definitely good prevention, and it's definitely gives me energy, and I feel like it's an actual thing. I like it. I really do.
For a limited time, use discount code WOR to receive a 50% discount on your first preferred whole health system and have it shipped to you free. Call 1-800-246-8751 or go online to balanceofnature.com. Again, use discount code WOR.
From the heart of Try that guy. This is Len Vernon and Michael Reel in the morning.
On the voice of New York, 710 WOR.
Hey, good Wednesday morning to everybody. Now, when I think of James Bond, I think, of course, of my favorite James Bond, Roger Moore, new, Roger Bizarre Rose, Light of the Bull, the James Bond. A lot of people like Sean Connery, Scott and I like okay, good. And, of course, you know, Daniel Craig. But you know what, this guy? I do not. I mean, come on. Michael Jackson as James Bond, apparently, according to Mike Obit, the famous old Hollywood agent, he has a memoir called Who is Mike Obit? He recalls Michael Jackson's loved one, the king of pop, and Jackson, in all seriousness, said that he wanted 007. I mean, can you imagine, like, here's Michael Jackson as James Bond. Oh, here it is. That's Roger Moore, but Michael Jackson. Can you imagine Michael Jackson? No. No. And also getting it on with the ladies? I don't think so. Well, they said he was too slight of build. He was too everything about like his loafers to be James Bond. Well, do you think James Bond should be a gay black man? No. Maybe a black man, sure. I think he's married and kids. Michael Jackson? No. I thought he married and kids. No, definitely.
He was married for a short period of time, and he does have children.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're his children, and then he was like, well, It takes place in his Netherlands ranch.
Oh, God, no. Yeah, he would be better as a villain, actually, Michael Jackson, because he's one creepy villain, I think.
I actually like the worst James Bond of them all.
So, he died in Neverland.
He was the worst